Thursday, April 25th, marks a special day for millions of Chinese people around the world, especially faith group Falun Gong. It's the 25th anniversary of the largest peaceful petition in China in the past quarter century. Professor Wei-Guo, now working at an American university, was among 10,000 rally-goers that gathered peacefully in Beijing in 1999. Let's zoom in.
In the past 2 decades, Xia went from a student studying at China's top Tsinghua Institute to a U.S. professor in chemical engineering. One thing that hasn't changed is his belief in Falun Gong.
It will soon be the 25th anniversary of April 25th when 10,000 followers or practitioners of the mind-body practice Falun Gong appealed peacefully to the central government in Beijing. Now, you were actually among the 10,000 that day. Why did you go?
Yes, because I heard in Tianjin, the police arrest Falun Gong practitioners because they go to one magazine to appeal because the magazine defamed Falun Gong. Yeah, so but I heard that, and also the police asked practitioners if they want to solve this problem, they need to go to central appealing office.
Falun Gong, also known as Falun Dafa, was introduced to the public in China in 1992 by Mr. Li Hongzhi. The spiritual practice is rooted in Buddhist traditions and teaches the principles of truth, compassion, and forbearance. According to Chinese media, before 1999, Falun Gong was known for its effectiveness in improving the public health, both physical and mental. Official data shows nearly 100 million people were practicing Falun Gong in China as of 1998. That number had outpaced another figure, the membership count for the Chinese Communist Party. The CCP's then leader saw the practice's widespread popularity as a threat to his rule. That's because Falun Gong guides people to think freely. But communism demands people obey the regime as the highest power of authority, even directing how they should think. Soon the CCP began to suppress the practice and used state-owned media to attack it.
Maybe some people, they don't know Falun Gong, so this is why we just go there to tell them the truth. They will know. Yeah, they can correct their wrongdoing.
On April 25, 1999, rally-goers peacefully made 3 requests. First, they asked that authorities release 45 Falun Gong practitioners who had been illegally arrested. Second, lift the bans on the publication of Falun Gong books. And third, ensure the public's freedom to practice Falun Gong. The CCP's then premier, the second in command of the country, met with representatives of the demonstrators and agreed to their demands. But 3 months later,
in July 20th, the Jiang Zemin and the Chinese Communist Party, they start to persecute Falun Gong.
Then CCP leader Jiang Zemin launched an unprecedented persecution campaign against Falun Gong practitioners on July 20th, 1999. He vowed to use all national resources to eliminate the faith group within 3 months. Since then, countless Falun Gong practitioners have been kidnapped, illegally jailed, tortured, and murdered, including through state-sanctioned live organ harvesting.
Actually, I went to Beijing, this central appeal office, twice, in July 20th and July 21st. Of course, I got arrested twice.
After Xia was set free, he fled to the UK. But when Xia's Chinese passport expired, the Chinese embassy there refused to renew the document. He was left stateless, without citizenship in any nation, for 7 years. Millions of people around the world now practice Falun Gong, while the CCP's persecution has continued through today. Every year, Falun Gong practitioners in the US, Canada, Japan, France, Taiwan, and elsewhere hold rallies to commemorate those who lost their lives because they refused to give up their beliefs. And to urge the CCP to stop its brutal persecution inside China.